So heads up, this video contains a lot of images and it is about to show you several things that you might want to consider when buying certain things for your EDC, for food and water, and for your kitchen and stuff like that. So this one is from a friend. He gave it to me, but I didn't buy it. I didn't know that you have this thing, but the point is that this thing is for carrying water and it contains 1 liter thing. So it's kind of awesome because it has these things. So whenever you're buying something for water, you need to have this kind of container with these kinds of straps, because you cannot open your bag and your purse and whatever to try to get water, and you should not put it in the sides of your backpack, because somebody can grab it and then steal it, or worse, somebody can grab it, open it and then put something in it and then put it back on, or change it with somebody else's thing or whatever, and it's insane. So you want to protect your water, so this is a very good way to doing that, and that way, if you have to run for whatever reason, you lost your purse or your backpack or whatever, you will still have water in you. This is very, very, very important. Of course, this one is heavy because it is 1 liter. But there are some that are smaller, so I will suggest that you get something like this. And anyway, before I continue with the other ones, I wanted to remind you that down below is my email, in case that you want to help me out by sending an Amazon gift card. So thank you very much, I really appreciate it. And I also have some books in Gumroad. Yeah, I'm getting better at that thing. And also now I have a PayPal account that is working. The PayPal account has been shared in other channels that are helping me out and stuff, but I didn't know if it was working, and now it is working finally. I will tell you all about it in my edit kind of reproduction list and whatever. So let me continue with the video on things to consider, when kitchen things. So this is the best type of water container that I have ever bought. Water containers is something that, I don't want to spend that much money on it. This one I bought in Australia. I have no idea what the name of this brand is. I have no idea what this system is called. And however, I can tell you right now that this is kind of like the envy every time that we go out or whatever, and everybody is kind of looking at us using this thing. And I have to be very careful when we go out of somebody trying to steal it, because I have had friends and other people tell me, hey, can I have that? And then I'm kind of like, oh, hell no, So this is how it works. This one is very, very good, awesome. Also especially for women that are going to go on dates and stuff like that, because it works 2 ways. So let me show you. If you open the yellow one, the whole thing will open up. Sorry about that, I had to, move it. So if you open the yellow one, this thing will go up like that, right? So the yellow one is for that. But here's the kicker. If you open the blue one, give me a second because I'm using one hand here. Better because I'm right-handed. So anyway, I opened the one that is blue. And the one that is blue, see? This way I don't have to worry about making this dirty or whatever, and I can just close it like that. Everybody loves this system because that way, also you can, make sure that this thing, if you want to clean it for drinking or something, all you need to do is grab a cloth and then use it like that, and it's going to work and it doesn't spill, and it's very, very good. And it costed me $3 something, and quite frankly I thought that it was so freaking expensive, because all the other things were like 75 cents or maybe $1, and this one was crap, it was expensive. So they had several, but I only picked 2, and right now, quite frankly, I regret a hell of a lot that I didn't get all of these kind of containers, because I need to get one that is like this, and I do not know what the hell this system is called, but I need one for my daughter, because I do not want her to be outside with containers that are regularly or whatever. And this one will work better for my daughter, and it also kind of acts like a safety thing. I have a friend that told me that they could do like a pin or something in here, and that way it is even safer in case that you go out, especially if you are a woman. So, oh hell, this thing is safer for a woman than it is the other type of container, but uh, it doesn't. I don't know what this system is called. So and I don't know. It probably, if you find it, I tried still looking for this in the U.S. and in England when I was there, but I couldn't find it. Hell, I even wanted to buy this in Japan, but I couldn't find it either, and I have no idea how the hell to explain somebody this system. So, if you're lucky, you might be able to share, something about in the comments about this brand or whatever it is. So, because this one is very, very, very helpful, especially with kids and especially with women, because like I said, you do not want to have to clean this up all the time, and you do not want the one that is, dirty and stuff like that. And it's also for safety reasons, because if the thing is open all the time, somebody can slip it up with like a needle or something, and they can put something inside your drink or something. But this, how the hell are you going to do that? So this is very important for avoiding spiked drinks and stuff. I have already mentioned this in the dating kit videos. I have 2 videos on dating kits, and you're supposed to have something to protect your drink. You're supposed to have other things or whatever. So if you want to take a look at that, this one will be awesome for that also. Okay, so other part. I have said it before. This is my fridge, and it is digital. See? This thing has buttons on it. Every time that you have buttons on it, or something like that, we have to do maintenance and change this thing, because every time that you have something that is digital, like this, if there is a power outage and then the electricity doesn't come properly or whatever, this system will break. Actually, this system right now, we had to have some technician try to bypass it and try to change the whole programming and stuff like that, and it's not working, because I can't press the button and make it work or whatever, because basically, like I said, it's just not going to work because electricity is unstable. So whenever you have digital things, meaning this is how you turn it on, this is how you turn it off, this is how you do this is how you program the watch, this is how you do, oh hell, that thing is going to break. If you have unstable electricity, you can forget about that thing. And if you need it to turn around and off, then you can forget about that device. You might not be able to make it work at all, because you have that problem. This is why I said that you want to have other kind of systems. So give me a minute. So this is a rice cooker. One of the 3 that I had, they are damaged, but when you have something that works like this, and that's it, they will last you longer. And the reason is because they don't have electronic circuits and stuff, so they will last you longer, and you're probably going to be able to handle it better in terms of you having somebody else doing it for you. So let's say that for whatever reason you are out and you need somebody to turn on your cooker and stuff like that. If that person doesn't know how the hell to handle all the buttons, you might have problems. But if you said to the person, hey, just press that, yeah, so it works better like that. However, like I said, if you already have that thing, just buy the surge protected parts, and then you try to work it out for this thing. So I have these 3 types of thermos. Those 2 are my mother's, and this one is my daughter's. This one, look, see, it's plastic outside, but in the inside it's glass. So this means that if it goes, then this, basically, you need to throw it out. That's it. You're done. Because if the glass inside breaks, then you're done. So if you already have these and you really like them or whatever, what you do is you get plywood or something, and then you build a cube. Not a cylinder, a cube. Okay? And what you do is, in the cube, you open a small lane where you put this, and then kind of like this. You put the cube there, and then you place it like that. And that way, and then every time that you go it out, you just pull it up, put it down. Because otherwise, with the cube, it's not going to fall that easy. And, you might want to consider that one. Now, this one is metal, is for coffee, is awesome. Quite frankly, I can't complain about this thing. This one does have a handle that is very, very good. This one does not have a handle like this one that you can carry, with your straps. but I'm guessing that you can actually, make it work with a strap of your own or whatever. But the point is that this one is awesome for coffee. However, if you're going to use it daily for your house thing, it might be a problem because, if you're going to use it like every 5 minutes or so, you will have to unscrew it, screw it, unscrew it, screw it, unscrew it, screw it. It's going to be kind of like a little bit of work. It's not going to be hard or anything like that, because it's not, and I can't complain about that, quite frankly. But if you're going to be like the person that consumes this quite frequently, you might be annoyed. So it's not like the same system as this one. This one is just close it and then you pour it like that. See? It's different. So this one, also metal, quite frankly, is awesome. This one we do not use for coffee. This one we use for tea. My mother loves it for the tea, and keep in mind, if you use coffee in a thermos or something, the smell of the coffee might stay in there, just the same as chlorine and other things. So sometimes if you pour a liquid into something, the smell might continue being there for a while. So this is why, we have that. Now, we also have this. This is where we cook, our this is where, like a small emergency thing. We use it when we have something to do that is only one, like 1 cup or whatever. This holds 2 cups actually. We use it for boiling water, doing tea, and coffee. And here it has like a strainer here. And this thing, the best thing that it has is that all I need to do is lit up the propane for literally 1 minute. By the clock, 1 minute, I'm done. I do not need more. So this is awesome because of that. It will save you a hell of a lot of energy, and it doesn't weigh that much, However, the main problem is that, this is hot and this will get hot. So most people, when they're handling these on the first time, they will be kind of like, oh my God, what the hell? Yeah, kind of like that. So you need to have something to grab it. That's the only thing that I it's kind of like, I would like to complain about it, but at the same time, I do not want to complain about it because I would rather have these than having the ones that are other materials that will melt or something and it will be bad. Now, I mentioned the splatters that you're supposed to have for oil and cooking and stuff. That one is it. And like I said, you need to be careful about melting things and burning things every time that you're dealing with something hot, okay? So I hope this information is useful, and I'm going to share with you the other things for this 4th part of this video about food. And remember, these are like my preferences and stuff. So it may or may not work for you or whatever. I'm just telling you things that are small details. I do not know the brand for that. I do know that this one is on my Amazon wish list because I wanted to get one for myself. This one I got for my mother. And actually I didn't get it. Someone else got it for me and sent it to my mother. So anyway, that's my mother's. And I hope that this is helpful and this is useful, and see you again soon.